Shalom. Where the Hebrew Israelites come in week and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. All right. Also known as the United Snakes of America. All right, crumbling as we speak. Come out week in and week out to wake up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, the people on the sun, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, Speckled Bird. I want you to repent, acknowledge your offense, pray for forgiveness, and get back in order. First and foremost, and as always, face the east. All right. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops. Great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word, the truth, and the sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Okay, so a lot of stuff going on. And we just got to stay focused. Second Ezra's 9 and 13. All right. Stay focused. What does that mean? See, because it's time to keep that eye single. All right. Shalom. Shalom, beloved brother. Isaiah Allah. Isaiah Allah, Idaho. Shalom, shalom. Call Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Hashem Kokadosh Barakatah. Yeah, it's time to hone in and to zone in on how you're going to get the hell out of here, right? It's time to focus on the main event. What is the main event? Okay. The main event that everything else is a distraction from what? All right. Everything is a distraction from Yahweh Shai coming back. Okay. Yahweh Shai, this time, it's Yahweh Shai's time. Here's what's going on right now. It's Yahweh Shai's time. Not Jesus the Christ and all that shit. They're fighting real hard to do what? To distract from Yahweh Shai coming back. They kind of told you in a backhanded fashion, oh, there's an African-American alien on his way. All right, well, that's the distraction, okay? What's the main event? The African-American alien in the spaceship. That's the main event. Now, how can we distract you from this? Well, there's Ghislaine Maxwell and the Epstein papers. There's whatever Donald Trump is doing on the ground in D.C. There's World War III. There's whatever we can distract you from the main event. What's the main event? Well, somebody's on their way to do two things, okay? And Avi Loeb, he told you, very slyly, very slick like the serpent that he is, very subtle. He said, now this angry African-American alien in the spaceship who's on his way here, he's a hostile right now. He's hostile, but he's either on his way to do, he didn't say either. He said he's, how did he word it? I have to be precise because it has to fall either way. He said to either save us or destroy us. Okay. Now, could it be both? That he's coming to do both. He's coming to destroy us or destroy some of us and save some of us. Okay. So you're not supposed to be able to make that connection. Right, that he's actually coming to, right? They presented it as though he's either coming to destroy us or to save us. No, he's coming to do both. He's going to save some of us and destroy some of us. They would never reveal that. See, that qualifies the men of the Lord. That qualifies Ezekiel 33 and 33. Okay, all right. that means that what we're out here saying is true. And a lot of people that, I'm like, oh, the spaceships and black men and da 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 da, the angels are black. Now, right, that these things are coming out, right? And it's been a long time coming, is the point I'm making. For us, imagine the bishops, the Connecticut bishops, imagine them, right? What they're seeing, how they're feeling. And then, all the way up top, 9 and 13. I'm going to read this right now in the King James. But I read it in the GNT. I just started reading 9 from the top. Man is pertaining to everything that's going on at this moment. And I think everybody should read Second Ezra's in like the GNT, right? And equate it to right now. Anyway, Second Ezra's 9 and 13. Yes, 9 and 13. And therefore be not, Salakia, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is and for whom the world is created. Let's see if I can do this. Salakia, bear with me. As I try to do so let's see. I'll just type it in right here. Second Ezra. Bear with. Second Ezra's 9. Come on, man. GNT. Come on, do the search. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Let's lock it. No. Let's see. One more time. Come on, Bergeron, get out of there. Okay. Second Ezra's. The screen is so cracked that you can't even get it to do anything. Second Ezra's 9 in the GMT. I'm just reading from the top. He answered. Second Ezra's 9 and 1 in the GNT. He answered, consider all these things very carefully. When you see some of the signs I've told you about have appeared, you will know that the time has come when God the Most High will bring judgment on the world he has created. There will be earthquakes, national rebellions, international intrigues. There will be earthquakes, national rebellions, international intrigues, unstable leaders, and confused rulers. When you see these things happening, you will know that they are what God Most High has spoken about since the beginning of creation. The beginning of the beginning and the end of everything that happens in the world are clear. See, when you read this, and it's on point, right? You read it in the English, and you can gain. When you read it, you have to have become accustomed to the King James and the flow of it. You know, it's really poetic prose. You know, it's Jake waxing fanciful, but you know, as far as comprehending, see, and the way the Most High set it up, right? The whole thing is shrouded in mystery. You gotta really. It's like listening to music and then going back to the scriptures, right? In the Hebrew, they used to sing the scriptures and use different pitches and tones which elevated. When you read, what is that, the prelude to Sirach, I believe, when it goes into the words spoken in Hebrew, have more meaning, I guess. Okay, so imagine how much more meaning if you sang it in the pitch that it was intended to be in, right? Raising that knowledge or that understanding uh, to the level of spiritual frequency, if you understand what I'm saying. Some people have what they call perfect pitch, right? Some people have clairvoyance. You got clairaudience. Some people are in tune spiritually with particular frequencies, right? And to have perfect pitch, when you hear a note and you can duplicate that note, right? You're raising your frequency to that frequency and matching it, right? There's this harmonic, there's a thing going on, right? And it gets and see everything is a vibration. Everything. Okay? All matter is a vibration. So tones and music are all vibration. And when you have someone who resonates with frequencies, right? Different people have different gifts, right? But to resonate and to be able to harmonize or to be in tune or in touch with different frequencies, right, is one of those gifts, right? To elevate and to move megalithic stones, if you will. There were people who were able to do that by matching the harmonic frequency of the object and rendering it weightless, right? And they had people that understood that. You understand? So we're in the time of that knowledge and those things and those ways coming back, right? The knowledge of the ancients, if you will, right? So Green Sleeves, I believe it was, if you understand the song Green Sleeves, right? They said that was one of the songs that they used to elevate the blocks, which, that could be myth, it could be lore, but when you understand gravity and how they, for example, resonant frequency. If you can find the resonant frequency of a particular cancer, you can, eliminate that cancer by, anyway. And all of these things will be made known to us when we begin to have mastery and control over the elements. We're like, oh yeah, well, why didn't I think of that before? Anyway, we go where the Spirit takes us. And right now we need to be focusing on what? Not I need to look at the comment. Not the chaos that's coming. Okay? Of course you should know that it's coming, and you should understand balance. Okay? Yeah, you got to go through it, but what about the good? What about, if you're in this truth, you know how these things, how does don't worry about water, don't worry about food, don't worry about those scriptures. How do those things apply to the time that we're coming? Well, first you got to be in this truth for that to kick in, right? You got to know the name of Yahweh Shemesh. You got to know certain things. You got to be under this umbrella. That's number one. This is how these things work, all right? Now, here comes the end, right? Here comes the destruction. And that's a scary thing, right? But where should your focus be? Knowing, right, the work that you've put in, knowing where you should, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation with God, and looking for and hastening unto the coming of that spaceship with the it's, if you don't know that it's time now, if you can't read the tea leaves about what this devil is telling you, he's signaling to his constituent, he's on his way. We better do what we got to do. Everybody is saying, who was that? Why is everything speeding up? Why suddenly, after this little meeting that they had, right? They had a little meeting in Alaska or whatever. Let's see what's brother going. He's at St. John 3 and 8. Shalom to the brother. St. John 3 and 8. And I believe that they were, not that they weren't the only two at the meeting. They had all the people, their overlords, they were at the meeting. The overlords that run the world, they brought those two and said, here's what we're going to do. Okay, and that's how you have to see it. Not as though these two clowns, right, who are active. If Trump ain't an actor, right, come on. Come on, dude. You're fired is all you need to know. So they're not running shit, but their overlords were conducting the meeting. Said, here's what you're going to do on the world stage right now. Why? Why? Because of the main event. The main event is what dictates what people are doing. And they told you, here's the main event. I'm gonna get St. John right now. Here's the main event. Let me get that. This is what they told you. Isaiah 63 and 1. This is what they told you. That this is taking place right now. It's lucky. I don't know where Isaiah is in the Bible. Isaiah 63. The year I was born. Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh through? There's an angry black African American alien on his way to destroy Babylon the Great. They said it on their, they got their top representative scientist, the one that knows everything, right? Knows all about aliens, knows all about space and how it works. He knows as much as the Most High. He's the one that broke it down. Hey, guess what? Here's what's happening right now. And this is what he told you. This is what Avi Loeb came out and told you. Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bosra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in wine fat. I've trodden winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. Here's the angry African American part. Okay. For I will tread them in my anger. That's how they know he's, hostile. Because they're telling you about this. They saw him. See, back in the Urim and the Thummim days, right? They were like, is Yahushua here yet? Is he coming? They're looking up to the skies, right? And trying to figure out the matrix and whatever they had available then, which today we have what? The internet or cell phone or whatever. Back then, their way of communicating and obtaining knowledge and the stars and spiritual knowledge, right? As we have today, they had back then. Don't be stupid, right? We understand what the book says, but anyway, they knew. So like on this Cody floor. They knew, right, that he was coming. Well, we're going to kill all the firstborn. See, they know, they understood when something was about to arrive, right? the North Star. The wise men were following the North Star. What the hell is that? Okay, what's the mystery behind the wise men following the North? Well, they knew a chariot was coming. Right? The wise men, the magi, right, understood that a chariot was it's the same thing. So this is what they're doing today. It's the same thing. All right, and what are they saying? Who is this? They say, here comes Yahushua, mad as hell, in his spaceship. This is exactly what this is saying. Let's read it again. Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom? And he's coming. See, this is what Avi Loeb said. He's coming to either destroy us or save us. And that is nothing less than the truth. Because he's coming to destroy them and he's coming to save them. So this fool in his wickedness and his slick wickedness and his serpent tongue was warning his constituents it's time for them to go get in these underground bunkers, which are right in here. They're going to try to hide themselves in the holes of the rock. Why? Because hide us from the wrath of the here he comes. They know. Right? They know what this is. And then they just put it out. It's time to hit that bunker. It's time to flip this AI switch while we go under and let these robots handle this shit. That's what they're doing. This is, did I read? Oh, let me go back. Damn, I didn't read. I'll go back after that. So Isaiah 59:15, 16, 7, 59. Okay, this is the book of Isaiah Allah, 59:18, and this is the brother Isaiah Allah, Idaho. It reads, Yea, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey. And here we are, right? And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him, and there was no judgment. And he saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor. For his arm brought salvation unto him, and righteousness sustained him. For he put on a for he put on righteousness as a breastplate, and helmet of salvation upon his head, and he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing, and clad with zeal as a cloak. Woo! Hold on. That word vengeance right there, which is what the gospel is all about, right? What about that? See, they know this helmet and this cloak and this breastplate, right? This arm, okay, that's about a warrior coming back to do what a warrior does. And they know, oh, well, this spaceship, suddenly, nigga, a rock or a comet and all of this shit, oh, that's an asteroid, and there's the asteroid belt in the Oort cloud, right? Suddenly, nigga, a rock done turned into a hypersonic spaceship moving so fast it's coming here, nigga, we're scared. Suddenly, the truth just emerged out of nowhere. And I'm like, wow, because all of my life, right? Throughout my entire life, you were a fool if you believed in a damn UFO. But now one is on the way with people that look like me, just out of nowhere. I'm gonna go back and get more on that. But the spirit is pushing this right here.
Have you guys seen this yet? So this is presently making the rounds. I think it's an article, and I'm saying I think it is because I'm not quite sure, because I tried looking for this article if it is an article, but I can't find it. But this is something that is presently making the rounds on TikTok, and I believe on X as well, is getting reposted on there, and on Instagram I did see a post of this on Instagram. Word on the street is a NASA scientist. I don't know if it's this particular person, whoever this person is in this picture, so I'm not, jumping to that conclusion. I'm just telling you guys what the word on the street is, right? They are saying that a NASA scientist saw 7 foot tall aliens, and that these aliens, they are tall, they are black, and they look like African Americans. And apparently these aliens are set to, hit Earth come November. Now, as you can imagine, people have been having a field day with this one. Personally, when I first read this, when I first saw it, I could not help but laugh because
okay, so now they're gonna make mockery and they're gonna laugh. And here's the point that I'm making, all right? This is absolutely nothing new to us. All right? Nothing new. Right? But wait, real quick. Why is it nothing new? We've been reading this. We've been saying this is what's going to happen. Now it's happening. See, this is them saying it. And they still don't quite understand what's going on. But it's going down nonetheless. God dang. There's Isaiah 63. I got to read it again. And then we'll go back. It says, damn, that's all in the same one. Isaiah 63 and 1, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. There's the UFO. Well, it's a cigar-shaped comet. It's not. We don't know if it's a comet or, but suddenly there's a Negro on it and he's mad. Okay. But you can go to Wikipedia and type in "she'll be coming around the mountain" and find out that they knew that this angry black man was coming. Right? You got to be able to extrapolate and understand that. Well, who was singing "she'll be coming around the"? Well, they were singing it in the cotton field. Who could it have been? Right? I'm everywhere. Who's that? Okay. You're a clown. All right, clown, you can leave. All right? Unless you came to learn. Come to learn, you're good. Racist. Who's a racist? I love white women. Who's a racist? Bitch. Go right back. Isaiah 63 and 1. Here's your racist boy. Okay. Here's your racist boy. Fuck out of here. Clown. Your time is very short, and I got you. You think Palantir can track a motherfucker? You go, red boy. Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh from red boy? From the red rocks of Edom, Petra. Right? Who is this? That is about to be a slave for a millennia. The Millennium Slave Falcon. You get ready for that. Racist? Nobody's racist. I love Edomites, right? In the cotton field where they belong. What is racist about that? You loved having us in the cotton field. Racist. It's your turn, boy. What's racist about that? It's your turn for the cotton field. What's racist about that? You loved having us in the cotton field. It was all good. We handled it. We did it. We got it done. Your turn. Let's see how well you do. There's your racist. Think about it. See, you'll understand racism when you're in that cotton field. Boy, dying over and over. You're going to die, right? And we're going to bring you back and you're going to die again. I said it. You said I'm going to die. I'm saying you're going to die over and over. This is in the kingdom, right? It's coming. First, you're going to die in nuclear fire right here, red boy. And then when you come back with a foot all the way up in your ass for a millennia, you'll understand racism then. So keep talking your little shit and kill us right now. You got one last chance to kill us. So get that done, right? You got 2 seconds left, you fucking devil. You got 2 seconds to get done what you got to, and you better make it stick, because that millennia, go look that one up. Go to Wikipedia, right, and look that one up. This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, the so-called white man, the red devil, right, with the pitchfork and the horns on his head and the tail, right? For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So you got 2 more seconds to kill me, boy. Make it good. Because if I die in this truth, boy, I'm going to be on your ass before this world is over. All right? So bring what you got. Understand that? And use this video against me. So, you think we're scared to push the truth? So, see, we're at the point now, we don't give a shit. All right? Our fate is Yahushai's fate. That's all we got to do. So fuck you. I'll tell you the truth straight to your face. Call it what you want. You're going to do that anyway. It was written that way. Punk bitch. All we got to do is make it up out of here. You coming on the comment board like a F word that we can't even say no more. That's who you are. This is the world you were born in. You're on a comment board. Okay, so do what you can do. Get your little pop gun and go kill as many as you can, because all it's doing is adding on to what you got to pay for. You still don't understand that, you idiot. Mr. High IQ. Where you at? Bitch ass punk. We're in the time right now, all right, where we're going to find out who is a man and who is a bitch, okay? We're in the time of mass death. And if you're a bitch ass punk born in the 1980s, okay, up under your mama on the comment board, you're going to have a hard time out there, because there's still some real men out here. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Okay? And you goddamn Edomites, man. All you got before you. Okay? This is what you're so scared of. Vengeance, boy, that payback. Racist, yeah. Racist. You calling somebody a racist, right? Okay, let's start there. Let's start with racism. Yeah, I'm racist. I'm as racist as you are. Okay? If you're not racist, I'm not racist. If you are racist, I'm as racist as you are. So, that's supposed to hurt? Oh, you're racist. You'll understand racism. Understand this. Payback. All right? Racist? No, payback. See? Payback. Oh, that was done. Payback. Oh, well, that was done so long ago. Payback. Okay? Payback don't end. What is the statute of limitations on murder? Payback. What? Here's the statute. Here are the statute. The statute of limitations on murder. Okay? One word, vengeance. Okay? If it takes a millennia. It'd probably take a millennia. See, all of this shit that you did, right, is written down. All right? All the miracles that Yahushua did can't be contained in a book. All of the shit that you did, alligator bait and the endless shit that you did, it's gonna take a millennium. It's gonna take 1,000 years for us to get that payback, to do it twice as bad. You understand balance, right? Come on, red boy, where you at? You pop on and say something, and then dip out. Must be killed. Where's that at? Must be killed. What does that mean? You think I'm afraid of these words? I'll read these words in front of Pontius Pilate and Barabbas and your mama and everybody else on the way out. Bitch ass punk. Must be killed. How about that, red boy? I appreciate you coming on and getting my dander up. This is Revelation 13 and 10. Let's read 9. If any man hath an ear, let him hear. Can you hear me, red boy? Where you at? Where did you go? Punk ass. Cold. Cuckold. What in the racist black Jew, Wakanda forever shit is this? I got you. I got your number, you punk bitch. It's your mama. It's your mama in the kingdom, boy, and your whole family. Revelation 13 and 9. If any man haven't seen, we learn how to fight this. Yeah, I say a lot, right? But when it's time to pull out these daggers and start slicing, right? Revelation 13, you can act like it don't hurt, right? But spiritual men, we know. We know, you devil. Revelation 13:9, if any man hath an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. What does that shall mean? What does that mean? That means it's going to happen no matter what. You know that's talking about you, Esau. Oh, racist Wakanda. No, dumbass. All right. Amalek stole our land. They're over there fighting about it. You talk about Wakanda. We're going to see. Wakanda foot up your ass. What kind of foot is up your ass, red boy? Wakanda foot. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into slavery. He that leadeth into slavery shall go into slavery, red boy. Where you at? Punk bitch. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. We are the saints, and we're waiting patiently to do what? To must be unalived. You understand that one? Must be unalived, according to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Almighty God. So what are you talking about? Racist Wakanda. That's all you got. Here's what's left of your kingdom. You got all the power. The best you could do is come on the comment board. Wakanda, we was kings. That's the best you got, devil. You're out of there. That's the best you got. You got all 4 paws. You got 4 hooves in slavery right now. That's the best you got. Slavery, boy. Slavery. See, I know what frightens you, devil. Slavery. Hardcore, chattel ass slavery. Here's what is all you got to say. Don't say slavery. Slavery, motherfucker. Your ass is going into slavery. Go ahead and kill me. Your ass is going into slavery. Oh, just go ahead. I'll get you back in slavery. Hardcore chattel slavery. Just remember, because I'm going to remind you. Remember this? You might not remember, but I'm going to bring it to mind. I'm going to bring the whole situation to mind. Remember you killed me? I said, go ahead and kill me. You couldn't wait and you did it. You put me to death and it was all good. I was on the cherry. But now I got you 40,000 years before you're extinct. Got your family. Anything that's precious to you, I'll know about. That's called meditating terror. So you go right on here, we was kings and Wakanda. I'm gonna ask you, what kind of foot is up in your ass today, red boy? It won't be me, it'll be some damn Hamite, right? Who loves booty. Turn him loose. It won't be me. I'm gonna tell him not to do it. He can do it anyway. Wakanda. Wakanda, bitch. This will lock you to the brother. St. John 3 and 8. The book of St. John 3 and 8, the wind bloweth where it listeth, and thou hearest the sound thereof, but canst not tell whence it cometh, and whither it goeth. So is every one that is born of the Spirit. Okay? So, this whole, it just takes Esau to come on, right? And say some shit, right? Completely carnal. Here it is, we're having a spiritual conversation. This devil comes in, right? Dragging his knuckles on the ground, carnal as he can be, and bait me into some bullshit. We just have to stay focused, because here comes the devil sliding in, right, trying to take you off your square. So, and look on from there. No, that was it. 3 and 8. Oh wow. Let's see. Isaiah 59:15. Let's go back. We went there. 59 and 15. Yeah, it's a spiritual battle. Isaiah 59:15 again, yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. That's you brothers, you beautiful brother. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment, and he saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no intercessor. Therefore his arm brought salvation unto him, and his righteousness it sustained him. For he put on righteousness as a breastplate, and an helmet of salvation upon his head, and he put on the garments of vengeance for clothing. That's beautiful. And was clad with zeal as a cloak. He wasn't a zealot, but he was zealous. According to their deeds, accordingly, he will repay fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies. To the islands, he will repay recompense. See, the water to the brother Isaiah Allah. He was leading me. I didn't quite get there, but I'm there now. And now I'm back to that vengeance. And the goddamn devil popping on, right? What is this? This spiritual conversation, bitch. Get the fuck out. Slosh it. Everywhere. Yep. 18. According to their deeds, according to you Idumeans, you red Hebrew Edomites, racist pieces of shit. Okay? According to their deeds, accordingly, he will repay. Fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies. To the islands, he will repay recompense. All right? So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Guess what? What we're doing right now, you fucking piece of shit, we're meditating terror on your ass right now. Okay, you best believe that. We're meditating terror on you. Where's he at? Where you at, cold boy? Cuckold. Yeah, cuckold. Punk. Now, when I get back, I'll go back to 2 Ezra 9 and 13. And therefore, be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when. Okay, now who's that? All right. Well, who's ungodly? They talk about Esau always, but you got to consider Jake first, right? And then it goes to the heathen. But yeah, who's ungodly? Let me just say this. Hey, here's a warning. This is a warning. Warn them from me, right? The warning is repent and be converted, because the time is short. All right? You can't see it yet. There's no hope out there in the world. You see it, you just don't know what what you got to do is figure out how to do this. Right? How do you do it? Well, first thing you got to do is be prudent and foresee the evil. Right? And say, oh shit, this is bigger than me. It's not going to go well. Right? And if you've heard this word, right, really, it's already written. There's not a lot you can do. But those of you that do hear this, as in my sheep hear my voice, right? Here's how you do it. Okay, you hear the voice, you get scared. You're like, oh shit, this shit's going down. What do I got to do? That's the first thing you got to do. Now, first thing you do is, what do I got to do? You know what that is? That's fear. And that's good. So what you got to do is you got to qualify that fear. That's good. It's not a bad thing. Fear is good. It's what you do with it that could either be good or bad. Okay? Fear is at the top, right, of things that need to be acknowledged and managed. You got to manage your fear. Why? Because it's very important as to understanding these mysteries. You ain't going to be given, nobody just handing these mysteries. This is the riches of the universe. Nobody's just going to hand them to you. You got to be worthy. You got to be qualified, right? You got to be humble. You can't just be a jackass and somebody's going to hand you riches. It doesn't work that way. Then I forgot what I was about to go get. This knowledge. Oh, no. The Wadi Habashim Shabashim Cooked. Proverbs 1 and 7. What are we talking about here? Fear. You got to manage your fear. If you don't manage your fear, You don't know who to fear. You understand? You have to understand fear and who it belongs to and who it doesn't. Otherwise, you'll be fearing your enemy when you're not supposed to. Okay? And then you're not fearing the Most High when you're supposed to. You're always supposed to fear the Most High. And you're supposed to understand them. The header reads, warnings against violence. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Okay? Fear, 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 fear. The fear of the Lord, the fear of the Lord, the fear. You have to, fear is everything, especially right now. You're going to fear somebody or something. Okay? The fear, okay, you got the fear of the Lord. We just read about the fear of the Lord, right? Now, what about this? Maybe they can make someone afraid of you. What is that? Stand now. What is that? Second test? What is stand now? It's a lot. Give me a moment. I like that. Yeah, there it is. Isaiah 47:12. Yeah, I gotta read it in I'm gonna read it off the phone. Because it works that way. What did it just go? 47:12. Okay, so I'm gonna read in the King James first. If this phone will let me. Okay, Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Now I'm going to read it in the NIV. And listen to the last part because it's dealing with what? Fear. Make someone afraid. It's dealing with fear. What is this devil doing? He's trying to scare you. He's trying to make you fear him so he can control you and be your boss, so to speak. Your bully. You do what I tell you to do because you fear me. No. That's the devil trying to be the Most High. Okay? He's doing the same thing. You understand? And will use magical charms. NLT. Now use your magical charms. Use your spells you have worked at all these years. Maybe use those charms, use those spells, use that magic. Why? Maybe you will do some good. Maybe you can make someone afraid of you. You understand? No, you're supposed to be afraid of the Most High. No, you're trying to make, this devil's trying to make somebody afraid of you. Oh, you got to fear me. If you don't take this C-hip, I'm coming to get you. And we got these guillotines. Are you afraid of me? No, I'm not afraid. What's a guillotine? Put my hand in it. I'm not afraid of you. I fear the Most High. So Esau is trying to make you afraid of him. Okay, so what are you doing? You got to manage your fear. Your fear don't belong to them. Fear not them that can destroy the body, right? That can destroy. That didn't go well. Got myself into a quagmire here, Salakia. Bear with me. Luke 12, Luke 12:4. I'm reading in NIV. I tell you, my friends, do not be afraid of those who kill the body, and after that can do no more. In the King James. And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. Anyway. So that's Yahushua telling you not to fear them. Okay? Meaning they don't have no power. They have been given, right, into their hand what? Gotta go get it. Job 9, just for nostalgia. Job 9:24. The earth is given, what? Into the hand of the wicked. All right, so he's got the power of what? To put you to death. But after that, there's nothing he can do. Then you got to go deal with the Most High. Now what? Now who do you fear? Right? Get your fear. You got to manage your fear. You got to learn the character. So, coming to the truth, first thing you do, you learn the Most High's name. Scared, right? Learn how to fear the Most High. And then begin to learn the characteristics of balance, right? Humble. The things that are pleasing to the Most High. Right? Why? There's so little time left. We're in the 11th hour, right? And we're in the time right now when the miracles are going to start and everybody going to flock in, right? Thinking that they made it. Oh, I get it now. I get it. I want spiritual power and I want to do miracles. And I want, right? When the miracles start, you fucking clowns like cuckold right there, right? Wait till the miracles start, cuckold, boy. Racist. The nerve of a fucking devil trying to call somebody a racist. Yeah, I'm racist, you bitch. You goddamn right. Is that supposed to hurt me? You racist. That's the best you got. You can feel racist here. Not through me. But I'll be projecting my anger for sure. All right? Best believe that. Stupid punk bitch. This is what Avi Loeb said. Revelation 11 and 13. Salakia 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies behold. He said, they're coming to either save us or destroy us. Well, I just read it. I just read the part about saving us. Let's see if I can find him saying that. Bear with me. Oh, shit. Avi Loeb says alien save us or that comes out. It says new comment could be alien tech should be it's a lot. It says suggestion could be. Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna listen to this. This is every voice counts. No views 3 days ago. What the hell?
Brace yourself. In just 116 days, an unidentified object that may be an alien vessel could arrive at.
Okay, and this is the rhetoric that's going on out there. The point being made, it doesn't matter who says it. This is what's in the ether. This is what, see, 15 years ago, right? Completely unheard of it, to be hearing this kind of talk. All right? Save could either save or destroy us. No, it's going to do either or. Save some, destroy others. Let's
Brace yourself. In just 116 days, an unidentified object that may be an alien vessel could arrive at Earth, and it's stirring up fierce debate across the scientific community. Picture this: a mysterious object, dubbed 3I/Atlas, is racing toward our planet at an astonishing 135,000 miles per hour. Ever since its discovery on July 1st, the astronomical world has been on high alert, wondering exactly what this interstellar visitor might be. Some astronomers suggest it could be a plain old comet or just a chunk of rogue space matter. But here's where it gets controversial. Harvard professor Avi Loeb, one of the field's most vocal figures, has dared to suggest that it might be the product of alien technology. Loeb draws parallels to Arthur C. Clarke's famous sci-fi novel, Rendezvous with Rama, where a spacecraft of alien origin surprises humanity by entering the solar system. He doesn't mince words: the object either comes to save us or to destroy us, and warns that we must be prepared for either possibility. And this is the part most people miss. Loeb claims it's not enough to just dismiss these happenings as cosmic debris. In his view, every object that zooms across our solar system deserves close examination, because, who knows, one of them might not be just a rock at all.
you know all of them.
But not everyone is impressed by Loeb's bold stance. Chris Lintott, an astronomer from Oxford University, has publicly ridiculed the theory, calling it absolute nonsense, and going so far as to say it insults those working diligently to
Those working diligently don't know the truth like Avi has been told. Avi's been told the real truth. Okay? Avi's been told the real truth. Just like Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong were told, well, look, nigga, ain't nobody been to goddamn space. We can't leave low Earth orbit. Okay? It's all some bullshit. But they do know that Yahweh Shai is on his way back. They know that for sure. Okay? Observatories. They've been observing, waiting for him to come. No man know at the time, but they see him coming. They're guessing. November. Maybe in 2 weeks. Yeah. Anyway, we're very close. Very close. They know. Thou art wiser. I'm going to show you that they know. I'm going to go ahead and close. Wiser than Daniel, right? Let's get that. Here's how you know that they already knew. Thou art wiser than Daniel. Ezekiel 28 and 3. Ezekiel 28 and 3 in the King James. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. So they know. Okay. Let me read it up here. Ezekiel 28 and 3 in the NLT. You regard yourself as wiser than Daniel and think no secret is hidden from you. That means that this dude is working overtime, right, to know the things that he knows. He's trying to be like the Most High. The Most High knows everything. This devil is trying to be like that, right? He's spending all his waking hours, right, coming up with algorithms, coming up with computers, right? Trying to figure out how I can overcome his position, right, in the Most High's creation. It's just ridiculous. It's a ridiculous thought. But if I was the devil at the bottom, I'd be trying to figure it out too, right? To the point where you'd have to be exterminated in 1,000 years. Is that racism? Is racism? Of course it is. Fucking piece of shit, you're done. Okay? It's racist. Yeah, it's racist. You're gone, you fucking crying piece of shit. Alright? So shut the fuck up and get ready to get a foot up your ass. That's all there is left. It's racist. Yeah, so what? Kill me. Now what? You're done. That one goes on the long fucking recompense list on the back of your ass, you fucking idiot. Stop crying and just kill me. Get it over with. So I can add that one onto the long fucking list of shit that I'm going to do to you, the king. It's Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Get ready for slavery. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Get ready for slavery, white boy. Slovakia. Cold. Cuckold. Read right through there. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High. There's that fear again. And keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of... What is the whole duty of man? Number one. What's the whole duty of man? Number one. Two things. What is the whole duty of man? Number one. What is that? To fear the Most High. If you can't get that... If you can't get that, the beginning of wisdom, if you can't get that, you're just a fucking dumbass and there's nothing that can be done with it. Philippians 2 and 12, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right? With fear, there it is again. Always. With fear and trembling, man. Get your fear in order, in balance, now, especially me. All right, so with that, all right. Call halal Yahweh Shemi al Shabbat Hashem Kakadash Yahweh understood the other apostles and other bishops, the great millstone, even the elders that came before them, that taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the way of truth and sincerity, the hope for my tabernacle. Shalom.